Okay, today is August 21st, solar eclipse day, and I'm going to walk you through the garden so we can see how things turned out. So for those of you who maybe don't remember, I planted the garden with some stuff way back in May, end of May, and then we left for 3 months and just kind of hoped for the best. And as you can see, I've sort of already been in here digging stuff up and planting because I really want to get some stuff in for the fall. But, okay, here are some of the highlights. So, first of all, those kale totally came up. So we have this awesome bed over here of kale, and once I pull out all that dead stuff and the weeds, then we will have some really beautiful kale for overwintering. You can just see how lovely it is after the rain today. So that was an awesome success. There's also a few turnips that we didn't harvest before we left, and those are looking good. Over back here, there's a weedy mess, but I know that in that bed right over there in front of the rhubarb, there's a bunch of potatoes. So I'm going to start digging some of those up today and see how that harvest went. And here is the lamb's quarter forest, which, you know, lamb's quarter is an edible green, so that's not a horrible thing. And there's also like a few tomatillos here that just kind of volunteered. But, you know, here's the real winner is, even though some of them are slightly rotten, but there's all this awesome fruit on our fruit trees. There's apples, and we have an Asian pear over there, a few more apples outside of the fence. Oh, that one looks so beautiful. Yay! And those are doing great. And then even over here, again, even though it's a weedy mess, there's some beautiful anise hyssop that's still looking great. I can harvest some of that and use it in tea or cooking. Lots of weeds, you can see, lots and lots and lots and lots of weeds. And then the sweet potato experiment, sort of not that great. I mean, here's one, you can see it's just like the most pathetic-y little sweet potato. So I don't know how it will do. This bed is a little bit better. It's quite weedy, but you can actually see there's some more robust sweet potato plants. And over here, again, a little bit better. This is a different variety of sweet potatoes and even better. So not a complete fail, but not quite as robust as I would have liked. And these peppers are looking so much better after we watered them, and then we got a nice rain today. So there's actually some peppers on them. Not, you know, not a huge harvest, but it's still food. That's awesome. We have abundant dill. There's some really nice dill there for pickles if I get my hand on some pickling cubes. And over here, some more peppers. Don't those look beautiful? Some really nice jalapenos, some gorgeous red amaranth, and then we had a few tomato plants survive. I have to do a better job of staking them up, but you can see there's a few ripe tomatoes on here, some cherries. And our hope is that after we've kind of cleared out some of these spots and watered things in, like this bed over here was covered in cilantro and it had gone to seed, so there was, you know, thousands of coriander or cilantro seed. So now I'm hoping that with this nice rain that we just had and with a little bit of watering, that we'll have some beautiful cilantro. So there you go. That's the result of our garden overwintering. Not a complete failure, not a complete success.